Alright, it's me, Gav, it's Bikram, we're together, like in flesh and blood. This is not on different sides of the screen. There is no more COVID, it's dead. No, we're not spreading misinformation, that's only Joe Rogan. Alright, let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very, very big day. There's one tiny event happening tomorrow, and there's a one very, very big event happening tomorrow. One tiny event is this guy, his kid's birthday. And the big event is third test between cricketing superpowers. That's Australia versus Pakistan. You know the weird part is that more people are looking forward to its kid's birthday than actually this test match. You know why? Because the pitches are flatter than this freaking phone screen. They're like so flat. Oh my god, this phone screen is much better than the fucking thing. Because they've given the contract to, I think, Samsung. So like, they kind of forgot. Rameez Raja. You know what? Who's the villain is? Rameez fucking Raja. Let me go back a little bit. After everybody broke up with Pakistan, said we are not going to your place. For last 10 years, nobody has ever gone except the countries where the people die all the time. So they're like, who doesn't matter? Like, from Bangladesh and people like that, from Zimbabwe and all that stuff. So Australia finally decides to travel to Australia, to Pakistan.
Years.
23 years.
23.
23 years. Show some love. And guess what happens? They're playing test matches, one days, T20s. And what is PCB chairman? But his main role is curator. He's the pitch curator with Samsung. He goes there and he welcomes in with Rawalpindi pitch. This is so amazing that even Chris Martin would have scored a double century. Though this is not the Chris Martin that you know from that band, very popular English band Coldplay. This is a New Zealand cricketer. If you know anything about cricket, this guy was a great bowler, but he was an amazing, amazing batsman. Just to let you know how amazing Chris Martin was, his batting average is 1.6. Oh. His highest score is 3.
How many tests he has played?
Oh, this is one day. So test matches is better. 2.36. His highest score is 12. That too not out. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Now this guy has played 71 tests. People are like, oh, he must have just played 4 test matches. 71 test matches, 233 wickets, and made 123 runs.
Wow.
230. That it must be real. Just the way in Rawalpindi pitch, it is very difficult to get out. Like, please, like you just shoulder arm to a straight delivery who's going to your middle stump, then only you'll get out. That's how it'll happen. So this is what it is. But let me say, let me check about few of the comments that we were reading. A lot of ex-players were saying Mark Taylor compared the Rawalpindi pitch to roads. Of course, this guy hasn't been to the roads in India because we have so many potholes. We would love to have Indian roads, like ball going everywhere. Right? That will be amazing. And then even Wasim Akram said, I'm reading exactly, he says, I knew it was a draw after 2 deliveries. I'm just thinking, why did you even wait till 2 deliveries? Everybody knew it before the match started. Look at this pitch. What is this thing? People are like, give me the toss. Imamul Haq is like the child of nepotism who has not scored a single 100, scored 200s in this match.
Right.
He has never scored 100. And Imamul Haq, doesn't the name sound like Inzamul Haq? Yes, he is the nephew or some shit like that. So, I mean, Rameez Raja said that, Wasim Akram also said that I don't remember in my time that the PCB chairman ever came and said, this is how we make the pitches. This is how we make the pitches. Chairman, this is not your job. A lot of shit has been coming, the maximum shit has been coming from ex-Pakistan captain Salman Bhatt. For whom Rameez Raja became the butt of the jokes. He said the pitches aren't bad. It's the brains that are rotten. Well, that's something coming from a person who sold his country to spot fix and got banned for 5 years and never came back ever. And he was the captain at that time. It's not even some rookie like Amir, who was like a 17-year-old kid or something. This guy had no excuse. All right. So, as you know that I've been very vocal about India, that Indian pitches are not good. This is not how it should be. And when England toured India in 2021, I criticized pitches big time. And then, which made Joe Root's gentle off spinners feel like even better than Muthaiya Muralidharan in his peak or something, right? That's why he took 5 wickets for 3 runs at one time. It was just crazy. But there's a big difference between creating pitches, which are bad, but they're result oriented. Even if it's 2.5 days, at least people get their money's worth, people get results. And then making pitches just to blunt, which is Rameez Raja himself said, just to blunt Australia's lethal bowling lineup. Literally you have no faith in your country and your batsmen. You can't, and Australia took 4 wickets in 5 days, which is the worst in their history since 1877, because the cricket did not start before 1877. That's in their history. No, they have not done worse. Now, I've been speaking a lot, so I want your thoughts on this Rawalpindi pitch and how confident would you be of scoring a double century on this pitch?
Yeah, very confident. I have scored half centuries on juicier pitches. at my
We
school.
got to see record on Kick Info or Crick Buzz or whatever you follow, guys.
Yeah, I think if you search for Bikram, you'll find someone or the other. So
Bikram Yoga, probably you'll
Bikram
find.
yoga.
That'll be the
We
one.
don't talk about that.
No, you don't talk about it.
So yeah, I think it was horrible, and I mean Nathan Lyon would be cursing his stars that why did I come to this country? Like 23 years we didn't come. Let it be 2 more years, I would have retired and not screwed up my bowling average. I think he bowled like 60, 70 overs in an inning or something. I don't know. So yeah, it's I don't know like what was the issue. Pakistan did take 10 wickets, but I think that was after like 400 runs were scored or something like
Yeah, a
that.
lot of runs. So they did bowl better. A lot of negative line. That's how they got Steven Smith and everybody out.
Right.
I mean, the match was so bad. I mean, I know we all love Shane Warne and what has happened, and I've written about and we've talked about it. But the last thing I was watching was this match. I don't know, that
That's a
interfered with something.
terrible thing to
Terrible thing to say.
but terrible thing to watch before.
Terrible thing to watch also. Like, I don't know, at some level it must have contributed to his bad health. All right. So anything more to add before we talk about Karachi, which seemed like a better pitch, then it turned out to be not a better pitch. So Karachi was another flatty, as people are calling, barring some brilliant bowling and some terrible batting by Pakistan. The second innings, they got folded to 148 and they played like 50 odd overs in the first innings, and pitch was no different than Rawalpindi.
Right.
I mean, but at the same time, because Australia like completely destroyed them and then they had 170 odd overs to get them out. Do you think Australia completely blew a very big chance to win potentially the series? Because I mean, they're going to have another flatty here and force Rameez Raza to make us result oriented. Because if they had won this match, Rameez Raza would have just started taking his curator like, whoa, he's Pavda. Like, yeah, let's make like, dig holes actually with potholes in Lahore.
Like what Shiv Sena did. Okay, so yeah, I think definitely they blew their chance because I mean one team gets out at 148 and then they were 2 down or 3 down, something like that, and Steve Smith.
Oh yeah, 2 down.
2 down.
He dropped that Shafiq guy.
Shafiq, who ended up scoring 100
and took a lot of deliveries mainly. I think they played almost 350 deliveries.
Because that time Australia was on a roll and Pakistan was under a lot of pressure. So if they had taken that third wicket, obviously anything could have happened. We never know. Maybe Rizwan would have scored double century again. But then again in the later, the later half of the fifth day, they had some chances to close out. Then also they blew it away. So yeah, I think definitely Australia had chances. And I don't know, and people don't talk about it, but I think Pakistan also didn't go for it. At any point of time.
They should have gone for it because at one time they were literally not losing any wickets at all.
Exactly.
They should have just gone for it because Australia was, unlike Pakistan, Australia wouldn't have actually gone down to negative line.
Exactly.
Because they have a lot more pride, although Pakistan should feel like more Paki pride. But yeah, in Australia has a lot more pride, and they would have not gone down the negative line, and that would have opened up the match. Maybe it could have been like a last over 3 runs, 7 runs required with one T20 international, then like a super over or something.
No, they could have gone for it. That's what. Because
They were never going to go. You think a team which is actually preparing flatties will go for it?
And
he himself said it. Even the captain, Baba came out and said like, we thought about it, but we thought about it. We were like, nah.
And that's what I mean. Even in the first Test match, they played so slow in the first innings, Pakistan.
Oh.
I mean, we knew the pitch was bad or whatever, but I mean, playing
No, the
so
pitch is
slow.
good. Like, you can just play your shots.
Right,
Only thing
exactly.
that would have done, maybe you would have gotten around 75. At least opened up the match a little bit.
So they deserve to actually.
Because Australia did try to like very hard in this second game when they came out to bat. They were like really going after it, like a 4-run at a rate of 4 till these fuckers started bowling all negative line. And in fact, umpires also warned them, like, said,
Right.
what is this thing? It's been 10 overs. What is going on?
No, and that's true because see, we criticize India. A lot of people criticize India for giving pitches and all that, but they also play on the same pitches. Our batsmen are also not scoring runs, but they have the confidence that okay, we'll get you out. Whoever you are will get you out. So that when a team is coming to a country and they have not toured for so long, you don't have any confidence in your bowlers. You don't have any confidence in your batsmen. Then why are you playing?
They just don't want to use. They're destroying. As I said, Rameez Raza is killing Test cricket. Please ban Rameez Raza. Please do something. Okay, one question before I move to Lahore Test, which is going to start tomorrow, as I said, which is second most favorite event here after your kid's birthday. Do you rate Baba Azam's 196? Do you rate it, or you just think like, Because a lot of people are talking about it.
No, I mean we can't dismiss it because when he came out, they were 2 down, and he held his end, and so he played for the draw. No, not many people in in current cricketing world will be able to play such an innings. From beginning they know they have to draw. So with that mentality, whether you find it negative or whatever, but you have to commend that he stayed for that long and ensured that they didn't lose. Obviously, they could have gone for the win. I was saying the same thing, because as Virat Kohli says that if you are not going for a win, then why are you even playing? So I'll have to rate it. I'll have to say that yeah, it was a good inning,
Okay.
but I don't think it has to be rated on in top 10 or top 20 innings,
Fair
something
enough.
like that.
As long as you rate it. Well, you didn't. You shouldn't have said Virat Kohli, because now you just made me think that every time Virat Kohli is sitting in the dugout, he's saying everyone is making a century, double century. Every time he turns on the television, people are making centuries and double centuries. He's like, why am I not making any centuries? And why are people making like? And then next thing I know, he's getting trolled as like Anushka apna kutta samal and all this on Twitter.
Oh my.
Not looking good, is it? Not looking good for this guy. Okay.
Even Boner is
Bona is
scoring.
making centuries. Like no matter where he goes, everybody's making centuries. Just it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Even if he turns on television, Harry Kane just scored 100 goals now in the EPL or whatever. It's like, why everybody's scoring 100, man? Next thing I know. All right, let's move on to the last segment, which is Lahore, which is starting tomorrow. Now, Pakistan stole a draw out of jaws of defeat in Karachi. Do you have any hope for Lahore pitch? I personally don't, because I reckon Rameez Raja will personally prepare the flattest pitch, the batter's paradise, and where bowlers graveyard, they'll come to die. What's going to happen there?
So if they had some brains, and if that's what they wanted to do, that blunt the Australian attack, make them tired and all that for 2 test matches, then this is the right time to actually make a result oriented pitch, because they had kept their bowlers outside for hundreds of overs. So this would be the perfect time to do it. But yeah, whatever is happening in PCB, and Rameez Raja still comes out as a YouTuber than a PCB chairman.
And all the drama that's happening in Pakistan because no confidence vote is going to be against the Prime Minister is also ex-great cricketer, right? So it's like
Right.
everybody's that. So things have been moved out of Rawalpindi. So everything is getting moved out of Punjab, I think, because that's where his probably his like bastion is. So no
I
hope.
think definitely, because people think I can understand why they're doing it, because they don't want, no one wants to be that person, either the captain or the chairman, who loses a test series after so many years at home. So and people don't
And
understand
they would have still bloody lost it. That's how stupid it is.
exactly. So
You're just destroying it. Nobody wants to come here anymore.
So I don't have much hope about Lahore, because because you were telling me, right, the history is also that even in domestic matches the pitches have been very flat.
Imagine that.
So I don't think they can suddenly change it and
They can do something. They can just put some grass, maybe just make it like
Or make it
underprepared or whatever.
sprint-friendly.
I don't know. Do something.
make it sprint friendly also.
Yeah,
That is
normal
also-
these things. Normal is like, give me. I'm going to be the man of the series, best player ever at
and
35.
at least Lion will better his records.
Lion was very lucky to get those last 3 wickets at the end. Otherwise, his record would look horrible. I mean, he was lucky. He must be like thanking his stars that I got those last 3 wickets. It would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Khwaja dropped a catch on Lions bowling or Swepsons. I don't know, whatever. It was a spinner. So one last question. We want to end with this thing, a philosophical question that is Rameez Raja, as I alluded to it earlier, is killing test cricket in Pakistan and in general as well. I recommend a 5-year ban for this bloke. Just the way they have for spot fixing, because during his ban and also during this ban, it's not just going to jail. Rameez Raja should not be allowed to be anywhere near cricket, talk about cricket, see cricket, speak cricket, must be forced to also become a vegan.
Definitely, he's killing cricket.
Suck on that, buddy. Vegan. You're becoming a vegan.
Vegan.
I'm pretty sure you eat meat in your fucking dreams also. Bakara.
So yeah, definitely he's killing test cricket, and killing test cricket, also killing Pakistan's chances of actually qualifying for the World Test Championship final.
I
because
think he has no hope anyway. So
no,
this guy.
because see, they had a good chance. They were in the second. They're still in second position. If they could have won one test match. They could have won the series. Their average would have improved. But now they are not only bringing themselves down, bringing Australia also down in the points table. And so it just baffles my mind that what is happening. You have such great bowlers, according to you. We have been hearing this, that Shaheen Shah Afridi is the greatest bowler right now in Asia. So let him bowl.
How many
no?
wickets did he take?
Let him bowl. That's what.
I've not even seen him take a single wicket.
So let him prepare the. If you have so much confidence in your bowlers, how we have been hearing, because Rameez Raja and or whoever is from Pakistan, they hype their bowlers and batsmen so much. Then let show us how good they are. Don't depend upon the pitches.
Nah, Rameez is such a pussy, Mike. He's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything. He's just going to save his own ass and get the hell out of there, because every time Pakistan gets a coach, whatever, PCB president, everybody, after 2-3 years, it just goes, turns sour anyway.
Yeah.
Because everything just goes mental.
I remember Vernon Philander. He was chosen as a bowling coach for the ICC T20 tournament, and he eventually didn't come. Did you know?
Oh, I have no idea. He never showed up.
He never showed up. So someone asked me what happened. So he said, they chose me. They didn't even tell me what I'm supposed to do. I kept calling them. I kept asking that. They didn't say anything. They said, okay, I have other things to do. I can't.
Man, the level of lack of professionalism is just amazing. Now they have Sean Tate. I mean, why on earth would you get Sean Tate? What is he teaching people? Ball to like sling? Like, nobody bowls that way. Like, he doesn't know anything. He just like, he used to throw the ball like it's like Sean Tate of all the people. Like, what will he teach them?
Yeah, he's just Australian. That's why.
Yeah, but like he doesn't even know how to bowl normally. I don't know how will he teach Shaheen Shah Afridi, like, okay, in the left hander you bowl this thing, and then like you used to bowl like boom 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 boom. His ball used to go like there. Crazy guy. That was one
Yeah,
had
no accuracy. Yeah.
So no chance of a result.
No, I don't think so. No.
I think Australia's going to go after. If Australia does win the toss, at least there's some light at the end of this fucking big fat tunnel.
I agree, but again, I think they would be tired. There would be some tired bodies. I don't know how much they can actually push on. But let's see, it will be interesting. I have full faith in Australia trying to get a result, but I don't have any faith in the PCB to enforce, because now it's like you can't even come back, right? This is the last test match. If you screw up here, you lose the test match. So sorry, test series. So I think they'll be extra cautious now. They'll make the flattest pitch glass. They'll put glass on top.
This is the pitch we're just showing you earlier. Vikram, I think it's time we have to take the matters in our own hands. We have to go to Pakistan. We have to go to Lahore this evening. Take the bus to Lahore. The bus they started a long time ago when was that BJP Prime Minister was there, who was not like Atal Bihari Vajpayee. And those buses, they used to call them something also. Like, it was some specific name, was something like that.
Right.
I think we need to take one of those buses,
Samjhauta
make something like that. We used to make our go there and take our phavda and dig some goddamn holes in that pitch.
Maybe we can send Shiv Sena. They did that once in India, remember?
Oh, they
dug the pitch up.
We want results. We want results. As who's that? Sunny Deol said, Tariq. We want results. We don't want another Tariq. Okay, hopefully this test series does not end as a damn sweep as it's been. But thanks to Australia, what they did in the first innings against Pakistan at Karachi, was it? No. What is Karachi? Yeah, it was Karachi. But now we're back to Lahore. Everybody will be swearing in Punjabi from the audience. So very, very, some Indian players will be very, very much missed. But I think hopefully they'll think Khwaja will speak Punjabi or something. I'm pretty sure he does not. But yeah, he'll try. And if Khwaja scores another 100, I won't be surprised. But let's hope for a Steven Smith's 100. But again, he's already had enough. So maybe at the most, I just want a result. Why hook or crook? And if we can go to Pakistan today and dig up the grave or the graveyard for bowlers, it's a graveyard, right? So we'll do that whatever we can. But as I said, it's his kid's birthday, so we have to be here, and there will be more people excited for that. So hopefully somebody is excited about Test cricket in Pakistan. But if it ends up in a draw, there are 3 one-day international and 1 T20. And what the fuck is that all about? Like, this just like, what is like, ho gaya. In Australia said, we have had enough. We're just going now. That's it. At least there will be results. They were like
Ek
one,
khelo yaar,
they're like
ek
one off. Like maybe by like, hook or crook, we'll just win this thing. And say we won the
whole series, like
whole series.
women's wala hota hai na.
No, you did not.
The whole in women's cricket, if there is a series, they count everything.
But if there was a hope, it was hope in the lowest, smallest form, right? Like
Right.
that's where they do good, right? In T20, like they have done very well. They should have played 5 of those, should have scrapped the one days altogether, for that matter. Okay, on that note, let's end this thing, and hopefully Rameez Raza does not prepare the pitch, but he will. All right, take care. This is me, Gav. This is Big. We're Blunt Bastards. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Ah,